My name is Kim, and I'm shooting this little video to show you how much I like this Fantasea quick release system, which will connect my wonderful Fantasea underwater wide angle lens, my UWL-09F, to my FG7X2 underwater camera housing. As you know, when you're using a wet lens, you have to ensure that there's water between the lens and the camera housing. So when you're attaching your lens, it needs to be done underwater. So what this system allows me to do is attach my lens to my housing with a simple push and click. Without the quick release system, you have to attach the lens by screwing it on, and there's several turns that it takes before it's attached properly. So there's a couple of problems with that. One, it takes time and attention away from other aspects of your dive, which can be a safety issue. And two, these lenses are rather heavy, and so it's going to drop like a stone if you slip and accidentally drop it, which is a very tragic and expensive mistake. So the quick release system will get my lens onto my camera housing fast and efficient so I can get on with my dive. The system does come with instructions, but I would just want to show you quickly how I attach the female portion and the male portion. Went on pretty quickly actually, considering that I'm not super skilled when it comes to gadget assembly. So let's get on with it. Okay, I'm gonna start the quick release attachment with the female portion of it. This is the QRS 01MB1 female attachment. And I'm going to mount it with the key slots. And the key slots just look like this little extension on the underside of the female mount. And that extension is going to slide into these little slots on the camera housing. So I'm just going to go ahead and line those up. And you can feel it nestle kind of right in there. And then it also comes with this attachment key, I guess you can call it. This just sits right in the center and allows you to easily just screw the female mount right onto the camera housing. There. It's snug and secure and ready to go. Okay, so I'm going to attach the male portion of the quick release system, and the male portion goes directly onto the lens itself. This one does require some Allen keys, and these Allen keys came with my lens. There's two different sizes just because one screw is just a little bit smaller than the rest of them to allow for this strap holder. So I've already unscrewed them all, and just like any other little screw, you just insert your Allen key and take that little screw out, and then this whole metal portion comes right off. So then the male portion of the quick release just sits right in. You can line up the slots, and then all the screws will go back in. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Okay, so I finished screwing in the male portion of the quick release system. So now it's just a matter of lining up the white markers. There's one here on the lens, and there's one here on the camera body. So instead of screwing the lens on now, I just have to match up the white markers, and the lens clicks into place, safe and secure. So that's just one less distraction, adding to the enjoyment of my dive and to the photography that comes along with it. Thanks very much for listening.